We're going to do some practice of simultaneous equations by making the equations from words. So what I'm going to do is take this task, and we've got white tiles, 70 cents. We've got grey tiles, 50 cents, and black tiles, 60 cents. Now we're going to look for totals. We need 2,000 tiles. That's a total. And we've got a total here of 1,140. This other one here is a balanced equation. He needs twice as many grey tiles as white tiles. For balanced equations, we're going to do a seesaw. So what you need to do first is do this. Let the white tiles equal W, grey tiles G, and black tiles B. So the first one is 2,000 tiles. They're made up of white and grey and black. So we get this one here. So notice that this here is the total for the tiles. The next one we're going to do is we're going to do twice as many grey tiles as white tiles. And what I'd like you to do is think about this. Here's a seesaw, and because he wants twice as many grey tiles as white tiles, we've got more grey than we have white. So if we want to make this balance, we have to double the white. So you get grey equals 2W. So that's why I get the grey equals 2W. Always do a seesaw just to make sure that you get it correct. Now let's go back here and we'll look at the next one. He orders 1,140. So the next one's all going to be in money. So 0.7, 0.5, 0.6 for each of those. Those are all in dollars. Don't mix your dollars and cents. Don't put that as 70, 70, 70. And this in dollars. You can have it all in cents if you like. So let's go on. Now you can solve with a graphics calculator. You can use the Gaussian elimination method. And for this one, you need to write the answers in context. Now they'll need to be rounded and draw a diagram to represent the situation, the solution. And just a reminder to draw the diagram. If you draw a Y shape like this, and this is equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, here's your solution, and these here represent, that's equation 1, like the corner of a box. This is equation 2 at the top, so that's like the top of a box, and equation 3 down the side, this is the side of a box. And where those meet, where the blue, the yellow, and the crimson color meet, you've got your solution. Let's go ahead and do the second equation here, the second one. Right, we've got Felix works alone in a factory. He makes bookshelves, tables, and chairs. He has a supply of this, so this is a total, and he works a total of 160 hours. So we're going to have two totals, and we've got total of timber. Now we haven't got a third one here yet, so let's first of all let bookshelves equals B, chairs C, and tables T. So we can write the total equation now. So you've got in timber 50B, 25C, and 120T equals 1750. That's the total equation for timber. We do the same for hours, 543, and we've got 160 hours. So we get that. That's the total hours equation. And now we're going to have a look at the other one. He decides to make 4 times as many chairs as he makes tables. So what we're going to do here is we're going to draw a seesaw. So there's your pivot for your seesaw. And which does he make more of? 4 times as many chairs. So he makes chairs down here, and he makes tables here. To make it equal, which one would I have to multiply by 4? We've already got lots of chairs here, so I'm going to have to multiply this one by 4. So you get C equals 4T. The number of chairs equals 4 times the number of tables. And that's your balance equation. The balance equation, please use a type of seesaw to help you work it out. Then you can go ahead and you can solve it with a graphics calculator. Sorry, these ones do not need to be rounded, so let's just cross that out there, right? Because this will come to whole numbers. So you don't need to round that one at all. And you draw a geometric diagram. Next one, we've got Jasmine. She has pens, pencils, and highlighters in her school pencil case. So I'm going to decide that pens can be X and pencils Y and highlighters Z. because I don't want to have P and another P. So that just makes it nice and clear for me. And this one here is going to be a balanced equation, and this is going to be a balanced equation, and this is going to be a balanced equation because we've got no totals. So we're going to have to be very smart with our balanced equations. So let's do it a little bit neater than I did the other ones. Let's try and get to the top of that. It balances on the top of that triangle. She has 7 more pens than pencils. So she's got more pens down there. She's got lots of pens there, right? So lots and lots of pens. And pencils, she's only got a few. So that's Y. And so where would we put the plus 7 to make it equal? We would have to add it onto this side to get it. So we get x plus y, x equals y plus 7. I hope that's understandable. Let's go ahead and do the next one. So we've got our balance there, and 5 times as many pens as highlighters. So again, you've got lots of pens down there and highlighters. This one's 5 times as many. So I'm going to have to multiply something by 5 to make it equal. So I'm going to multiply this side by 5, 5 times h. That will make it equal. That will make the line balance out here. So you get more highlighters. And so we get x equals 5z. Sorry, that shouldn't be highlighters. That should have been z highlighters. But you get the idea. Right, so let's go on to the next one. Again, it's another balanced equation. She has twice as many pens as she has pencil and highlighters together. So we've got the pens down here, which are x, not p. Let's do that again. You've got the pens are x. And up the top here, you have your highlighters and your pencils, y plus z. And they are together. And to make it equal, we have to double something. So do we double the left or the right? If you're correct, if you said the right, because that would make it balanced. And there are our highlighters. So you might have to rearrange these and solve them in a different way, line up the equal sign, etc. But there are a balanced equation with the pencils, balanced equation with the highlighters. Then you can solve them and use the Gaussian elimination. Write your answers in context. In other words, write down she has so many pens, so many pencils, so many highlighters. And draw a geometric diagram to represent the situation. Okay, go ahead, go back and actually solve those. And I'll do a few more in the next video on this.